Okay, so if you've been consuming fitness content for a while, you probably have heard this advice. Just bulk, bro. And this is honestly the worst advice that I have gotten and applied to myself. It not only made me fat, but also low energy. So this is my starting point, and this is actually the 7 week of my bulk, and this is example how you should not look after 7 weeks of bulking. So yeah, how I said, this was my starting point. I was around, I don't know, but 65 kgs. I'm guessing I got to 93 kgs within a year. And then I cut it to 85 kgs to, I say, 10% body fat. And now I'm 100 kgs, around 100 kgs, finishing my bulk actually at, and I'm actually pretty proud of this bulk. If we actually pay attention, we could have avoided this, getting fat phase. We could literally jump from skinny to putting on a little muscle and being lean, being aesthetic, and continue to lean bulk. But no, I made this mistake. So in this video, pretty much I'm gonna explain how to make a perfect start to aesthetic physique. Step number one is just get lean, right? Otherwise you will not have abs, you will not be lean, and this is the first step that you need to do. And actually 12 to 10% body fat is absolutely ideal. And there we go, 10% body fat is example of how you should look similar to this guy. So yeah, if you're currently 20% body fat, it's like this, 20% body fat, where it is like this guy, 20% body fat, it's gonna take 10 weeks to get lean, to get really lean, like me, similar. If you're 18% body fat, it's gonna take 8 weeks. If you're 16, 6, 14, 4. And if you are actually ask me where the fuck I get these numbers from, is because 1 kg of fat is 7,700 calories. So if you do a little math, it is 1,100 calories deficit a day. And it is 1 kg lost every week. So what I want you to do is go to my website, first link in the description. Go to free tools, calculator, plug in your stats, all these stats. And what you want to look is at your maintenance, okay? So my maintenance is 3,600 calories. And if we actually minus it by 1,100 calories, we get around 2,500 calories a day. Okay, so step number 2 is lean bulk. So basically, once you got into 10% body fat, really lean, the next step is fill you out, get a muscle mass. And one more thing, a lot of guys just are impatient. So they spam calories, a ton of calories, and they want the fastest results that they can get. Unfortunately, this is not the most efficient way. You want your lean bulk not as fast and big, but as long as possible, okay? How to properly lean bulk? I'm gonna run you through 3 incredible simple steps. So how we already did, calculate your maintenance. For me, it's 3,600 calories. Step number 2, get in a surplus. So basically, this is a picture of how many calories of surplus you should get based on your experience level, if you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Personally, for me, I'm intermediate, so 200 to 300 surplus. My maintenance is 3,600. My goal on lean bulk is to get 3,800 to 3,900 calories. Third is actually adjust if you need to. Don't be scared to adjust your calories if the progress starts slowing down or no progress at all. So if you're gaining too slow, increase calories to 100, see how it is. If you're actually gaining now, if you're on target, keep them as it is. Come on, you on target, your plan is working, don't change anything. If you're actually gaining too fast, some guys will say leave it, you're still gaining, but I will say minus it by 100. In future you will have easier time controlling your body goals or whatever. So yeah, but if you're on target, your goal is to gain 0.25 to 0.5% of body weight per week. Step number 3 is build aesthetic muscle. And I have a question for you. So basically, if you're gonna look at my physique, what muscle stands out the most? Well, like what muscle makes my physique like impressive? Yeah, and if you actually said it is shoulders, you're correct, because in my opinion, shoulders are the most aesthetic muscle a man can build. So yeah, focus on shoulders, and actually shoulders have 3 delts: front delt, uh, lateral delt, and real delt. And this is the exact workout plan you want to follow for your shoulders. It is cable lateral raises, 2 sets to failure. It is really, really good exercise on hypertrophy. Reverse pec deck, 2 sets to failure, another extremely really efficient exercise. And also machine smith overhead press, 2 sets to failure to get that mass on shoulders. Also, you want to train your shoulders 2 to 3 times a week to failure. Of course, this is the most effective way to train them. Also, as any muscle, increase weight, reps, or difficulty over time, progressive overload them. I hope this guide really helped you. I try to make it as simple as possible, but I released my website, so I'll first link in the description. Click apply for coaching, book a call. I'm gonna have, if you are relaxed conversation, I'm gonna ask you a few questions, your goals, etc., and actually see if you're actually a good fit. Oh shit, my light just died, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna see if you're actually a good fit. And yeah, but for this time it's it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, bro.